This morning we are in Woy Woy, Central Coast, New South Wales. Beautiful little piece of paradise. And we are going to go find the Woy Woy infinity pool that everyone seems to rave about. So, basically, you're coming in from the top. There's a fire trail that comes off the main road. And we've got a few little access tracks, but we're veering left essentially. And there's also a tributary. There's a waterfall as well, but no one really talks about that. We're going to see what the deal is with it. And then we have to get downstream, and hopefully it's not too steep. And then maybe we can zigzag back up the trib again. That's my plan, and do a little circuit. But we'll see how it's going to go and how hard it is to climb off this infinity pool downstream. Now, downstream the other end, the road actually curves back around it, but it looks like it's kind of half blocked off. Like, it looks like a storage place with a big fence and stuff. So I don't know if you can actually come in that way, but that's an option B. If we can't get down this, we have to go around another way. But we'll see how we go. We'll go the way that people normally do it, and we'll just assess this from that. It is spring, it's blue skies as you can see, it's a beautiful morning. Basically, I don't know, it's about 15 degrees. A little bit chill at this moment, not too bad, it's only because we're in the shade. But we're going to get full sun looking east, so could have been cool for a sunrise, but I wasn't that motivated because we're on daylight savings at the moment, and basically sunrise is about 4:30 Queensland time. So yeah, I got up at 6, which is 5 a.m. Queensland time. I'm doing it alright. This is day 3 of a 6-day trip with New South Wales. So alright, this could be a creek flowing over this part upstream. Let's have a look at the map. Oh, this could be the tributary. So it is 7 a.m. now, New South Wales time, or 6 a.m. Queensland. It's been an hour. I've had a bit of breakfast. Yeah, water's flowing through here. So this is the trib. This is where we essentially can come out of. Yeah, righto. Which is a bit fucking scrubby brush. It doesn't look inviting. But yeah, it curves right off. At least there's nothing upstream. Alright, it fucking stinks too, eh? I don't know what that is. Like a sulphur smell. Alright, so you want to go along this trail a bit further, and then we'll hang it left. Pretty much the next track in. So, there's a faint track. We're not going that early, but there's a faint track there. That could actually help you get out of that trip too. We'll figure that out later. It also could be hard to join these two creeks because of the way that they kind of go around. We're looking at the map. They don't join before the building, they kind of go around the buildings. That's not really good down there. So maybe we'll come back and go in that way from the top as well, and we'll figure that out after. Let's get to the quote-unquote known one first. It's not a super long walk, but if we're doing both of these, I think it's roughly, so just to get to the top, it's only about 1K and a bit. If the map wants to click, it doesn't want to do it with one hand. It kind of follows the train tracks, which is interesting. So I've got 6Ks return, that's to the top, and include that trib. If we climb down both of them, it could turn into like nearly 7 or more. So we'll see. There's a guy walking on this track as well, but he had his dog. I don't think he's coming here. I just think, oh, look at that, you start to see Brett's gonna drop off there. I think he's just going for a walk his dog. I don't think he's doing waterfalls. So. And then there was a couple of I don't know what they were, civil workers at the start of the track as well. So a bit of people at the car park, but again, they're not coming in here. So yeah, this is not signposted. That's why they're calling it kind of a hidden spot. You've got to know how to get here. It is on all trails, obviously, so people know, but it's not. We're not bragging about it with council, that's for sure. What's this? Bulls Hill, access all near dam walls prohibited. I didn't know there was a dam here. Huh. Yeah, right. Well, let's see what we can see from here. It doesn't look like a very big dam. Must be an old quarry or something. It looks like a bunch of little dams together. It's kind of a road popping through. The sun's nice in that moment of the warmness just there. It's not a very exciting dam anyhow. Don't get too close to the shit looking dam. That's funny. Probably because they're worried you're going to sink the fuck in. It's probably like quicksand fucking mud. But if you get inside of it, you're just slapped in by the water. It's probably really fine silt clay. Alright, see you up here at our turn. By the way, so we're going to veer into the national park in a second. So it's Brisbane Water National Parks where we're actually going in for the waterfalls. At the moment we're just on the boundary of it, but yeah, this road will come in very soon up here. Right, so the road starts to curve. That's a wood birds window. The boundary is pretty much just up here. Let's see if there's a sign, doesn't look like it. I'll tell you when we cross it any second. Not yet. About to, really close, and about here. That block of shit is the national park boundary. Alright, so we've still got to turn. That wasn't our left turn, but that was just a bend. Our left turn is still coming up. Alright, so the boundary gate's much further in anyway. This is national park. Let's see if my mate comes over with his dog. Alright, so we're going past this turn off for Tomo's Loop. Or Tomos Loop, whatever you want to say. Sun's at the perfect height now. Just tying up over this low scrub. I wonder how this was first discovered. Someone just, this is national park, and someone was just walking the national park trails and we're like, huh, there's a creek, let's follow it down. Huh, like, yeah. It's a bit of a shame national park doesn't promote it. So yeah. Alright, so our left turn is pretty close. There's actually going to be a four-way cross, so there'll be a track on the right and the track continues straight. They're not really, well, if you go straight you can swing it right, you can go to Mount Wondervine. We might go there after. Depends on where we pop out, how this turns out. Yeah, might end up somehow doing some, trying to do the loop down, but I don't think it's going to be possible. Well, yeah. So we need that power pole. Alright, so this is the tunnel track. I wonder if there is actually a tunnel. Might be, because there's a railway track and there's a hill there, so I don't know. Anyway, left. This is going to take us straight to it pretty much. It's funny for those little signs, and not one of them's talking about where we're going. Now, it does look like it's an old concrete weir or something. That's probably why there's a road here. There is some sort of concrete element to this infinity pool. It's not fully natural by the looks of it, but nonetheless it's still pretty interesting, and for me a waterfall's a waterfall, so that's where we're going. That creek should pretty much be on the left really, so we're starting in here. It doesn't have a lot of start time before it drops off, but yet it seems to always be flowing people's pictures, so yeah, it's interesting. There's not a lot of, oh, there's a bit of plateau here, I guess, but it's pretty, look at this, like very sandstony, so very, you know, dry in the sense. But yeah. Anyway, the gate was open at the start of the road, but I dare say that it might have been open just because the civil workers were there, and I don't think you can drive in normally. It'd be too good to be true if you could drive all the way to the top of this. And clearly I wasn't going to try and drive in because they might lock me in. So I don't know what the fuck they were doing, but yeah. It's the start of our creek. No, it's not. Alright, not far, probably under a K, 500 metres. So where we're going to actually get on the creek and pretty much be right near it. It's pretty short in that sense to get here. Seems like a quick 3 fucking Ks. Now this is the part I don't understand. It says there's fucking train tracks marked on this map, and this track is about to go over it. So maybe there is a tunnel here. This is an old disused fucking line. If it is, that's another fucking side interest for me to want to explore the tunnel. However, I'm not seeing anything that even looks like fucking track, like kind of a corridor. We're already on top of the tunnel now. Maybe if we go down, it'll be more obvious and we can walk back into it again. Let's figure that out. But it's got to be because, yeah, I don't know what the fuck this track would have been and why they would have stopped using it, but if it's not closed in, this tunnel, we're going to find out. Again, they just only wrote Tunnel Road, they didn't fucking promote the tunnel as something to look at. Well, we're about 200 metres from our waterfall. Short and sweet. Well, I just try to spy an angle. Like there's obviously a bit of a dip corridor where if it's going to be a fucking tunnel, that's it. There's just power lines running next to it. I don't know whether it's worth scrub bashing and finding out. I can see in the distance, I'll show you back there again, looking straight down, it looks like there is the main tracks running around there. It's got to be the main line. If I look at the map, not sure. If it is, it's fucking ages away. I don't know. Can't really see it. Look at these big sandstone walls here, it's crazy. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, so if we're looking at the map, it is definitely a train tunnel. It's the live line, so there you go. That's pretty cool. And that kind of explains why they fenced off so much at the bottom where the storage place is, because that's also the access to get on the tracks of the tunnel. So it might be a heavy gate to jump over, but let's just see, because after we get below this waterfall a bit, there might be access to go across the tracks over that way. It might be still a bit scrubby, but we'll have a look. If not, we'll go back and revisit the bottom and see what we can figure out. Alright, so we're pretty much here. Our waterfall's supposed to be it's to my right now. It's actually over the track, so it's curving this way. Restricted access only, authorised person only here, right. Oh, what a sick view. There's a train going in right now in the tunnel. Boom. So yeah, it's a long way down to that tunnel. But, interesting. That's fucking sick, but liking it. Bit of a view rock. So maybe because it's an old weir is why they're trying to say it's restricted access, but clearly people are liking it, so that's grouse. This all makes sense now. What a sick spot. This would have been a sick sunrise spot too, this rock. You hear the water. Yeah, grouse. Alright, so you just push in really easy and here's the creek. So there's our bloody waterfall edge. Before we get to the good one, we're going to go up and look at this little, I don't know if that's actually another man-made weir, or if that's actually, no, it looks like kind of natural. Let's go look at this little cascade. There's not much upstream at all really. Our main lines are dropping off down. So we will see if there's anything above this one. Oh, it's slick. It's pretty cool. Not bad at all. This is really easy bang for buck. Definitely good signpost, isn't it? That's sick how clear that water is, that little spot. It's a shame it's only a small hole. Alright, another little live upstream, it's pretty cool. This is actually not a bad spot to put your bum in, if the other spot's not any better. Little rock, little shelf. We'll go spy one more corner and see if we've got anything else. Alright, I was nearly going to turn around because it looks pretty flat and not much happening, but however, I can just hear one little more faint dribble, so let's just try and have a look at that. I'm trying to get through this section without falling in the shit. Ugh. This track's not really the best around. Ow! Sharp as fuck. Falling in. I'm probably better off ducking through this little fucking nook, if anything, or literally getting stabbed by everything. Look at these cunts. They don't look like much, but they're dug in me. I jumped over and I was like, let's just fucking go downstream. Alright, a little deceiving because when you're back there you think this is going to be the actual edge, and you can see it's just a little drop and then it keeps going, and then the edge is still way up there, so that's alright. Explore all these as we go. That's where we started actually. Duh. This is where we popped in. Okay, so there was two little ones upstream. Yeah, you can see another little one and then this is the actual edge. I don't know how there's an old bit of railway fucking line there, but there is. Look at this. So was there a fucking track above the fucking waterfall? It's just fucking weird. Maybe it's washed downstream somehow. Oh, there's our edge. Holy shit. Grouse. Get some views of Woy Woy. Holy shit, eh? There's the famous infinity pool with the bricks. Oh yeah, it just kind of fizzles out. There's probably not much point to go downstream more than that, to be fair then. Probably done ourselves a favour for not rock hopping those boulders. This might be the only drop. I still want to explore that creek over that trib. That's grouse. It's a shame that there's no real pool on top. It'd make this even sicker. And the main views are up here. What a shame that this tree is blocking them views too. I have to fucking get in the junk here to get the view spot, which we already got from that rock over there anyway, but still. This is weird. This is wicked. I'm going to find the way down now. I think the track was going into the right to find out which way down. Yeah. Awesome. I wonder if I can actually push over to that other creek from here. Follow the wall, that might be an option. Now I got a really quick funny story I want to share with you guys. So years ago we were at, I don't know where we were exactly, but let's say just past Barara, one of the stations for the train, not far away, but not in Sydney, but somewhere between here and there. And we'd pulled in because my mate wanted to use a dunny, and there's these two ladies sitting on the fucking outside the platform, and it was a weekend with track work, so there wasn't really trains running, and they had to wait for a bus. And anyway, this lady, two of them, they look like they're a bit drunk winos. They come over to the car, they're like, "Are you going to Woy Woy?" like in like that exact accent. And I was just like, what the fuck? Just cacking up in hysterics, trying to understand, like, what the fuck? We're four of us in the car, like, why are we going to fit you people in? And then she starts, like, trying to open the door to get in. We're like, nah, we, like, close the door on her. I was like, how fucking daring are you? Just that, always imprinted in my brain forever. It's like, are you going to Woy Woy? And now I'm in fucking Woy Woy, so that's funny for me. It may not be as funny for you, but that's pretty funny. Alright, let's get the fuck down. I don't know how there's an old bit of railway fucking line there, but there is. Look at this. So was there a fucking track above the fucking waterfall? That's just fucking weird. Anyways, wash down streams on there. Oh, there's our edge. Holy shit. Grouse. Get some views of Woy Woy. Holy shit, eh? There's the famous infinity pool with the bricks. Oh yeah, it just kind of fizzles out. There's probably not much point to go downstream more than that, to be fair then. Probably done ourselves a favour for not rock hopping those boulders. This might be the only drop. Huh. I still want to explore that creek over, that trib. That's grouse. It's a shame that there's no real pool on top. It'd make this even sicker. And the main views are up here. What a shame that this tree is blocking them views too. I have to fucking get in the junk here to get the view spot, which we already got from that rock over there anyway, but still. This is weird. This is wicked. I'm going to find the way down now. I think the track was going into the right to find out which way down. Yeah. Awesome. I wonder if I could actually push over to that other creek from here. Follow the wall, that might be an option. Now I got a really quick funny story I want to share with you guys. So years ago we were at, I don't know where we were exactly, but let's say just past Barrera, one of the stations for the train, not far away, but not in Sydney, but somewhere between here and there. And we'd pulled in because my mate wanted to use a dunny, and there's these two ladies sitting on the fucking outside the platform, and it was a weekend with track work, so there wasn't really trains running, and they had to wait for a bus. And anyway, this lady, two of them, they look like they're a bit drunk winos. They come over to the car, they're like, "Are you going to Woy Woy?" like in like that exact accent. And I was just like, what the fuck? Just cacking up in hysterics, trying to understand, like, what the fuck? We're four of us in the car, like, why are we going to fit you people in? And then she starts, like, trying to open the door to get in. We're like, nah, we, like, close the door on her. I was like, how fucking daring are you? Just that, always imprinted in my brain forever. It's like, are you going to Woy Woy? And now I'm in fucking Woy Woy, so that's funny for me. It may not be as funny for you, but that's pretty funny. Alright, let's get the fuck down. Alright, so we've got a pretty well-worn track up along the right. Looks like you've got to go a little bit of a fair way just to find a break in the cliff to go back down again. This is actually a really sick spot. I like it because I like the fact that you're looking out over the city view, and they're cool that the trains are going on each of you as well. I like that. It's a really double factor. There we go. Still fucking rough, rugged country to get in here, but it'll get us there. This is why they're not advertising it, because it is not a good track for people. Especially if you're going to try and get down here. So I'm assuming straight down this crack. Looks like this kind of a track keeps going, but I don't know why. Just enough sandstone to make it work. This is a bit of a thin crack. Gonna get stuck in here. Oh, the wall is weeping. There we go, we're down. Part 1. A bit moist down here. Someone slid right in there. Yeah, I come and done this early because I wasn't sure. It's a weekday, but you never know how popular this still may be. I don't think it's super popular, but I think the ones that know, probably locals. The fuck was that? Lizard or something? I mean, it's a concrete bath. It's not that super ecstatically crazy amazing, but it's just still interesting. I like anything waterfall related, so it really doesn't matter to me. But yeah, oh, look at this old telegraph pole. This fucking thing still on pegs. Alrighty. This is what fucks the spots, is that people want to fucking tag it all. And don't get me wrong, I love graffiti, but not on fucking forest, man. Do it somewhere else. That's grouse, look at that shot. Ew! That is pretty clear water, that little bath. Wow, see why people love it. Look at the bottom level as well. Awesome. So we'll try and get up closer first and then we'll get down. You really think someone has come all the way down here and got to this point is going to go, oh, there's a sign, better not get in. I think it's only a matter of time till this eventually will break away. Concrete will give through and there'll be no more pool, but it's pretty sick. I don't know why it was made. Try to dam it for whatever reason. If you know why, feel free to comment. Alright, let's try and get down and try and get a front-on shot of both. Ooh, water pipes, old ones here. Got a sick cave under here. That's grouse. These rails have been here so long, and look at that, they're wearing into the sandstone with these lines. That's fucking crazy. I don't know how, it's just water just pushing into it. It's next level. Alright, we got into the cave. You can't really stand up, but it's still cool. We'll walk around and we'll try and find that other waterfall. We'll try and climb that one. That's all, I reckon. Hopefully it's not too far over. We'll just double check what it's like over here. Set out the bricks going to slowly fall off, or we've already won the topic. Yeah. Alright, look, it's a fair way over, and I don't think it's going to be easy to push through the jungle. Like, let's just have a double check. We'll just see if there's any faint track. I don't think so. I don't think people know about the other one. They only focus on this, because that's what the internet told them. If I find a faint track that goes there, we'll try it, but otherwise it's quite a ways, and we're better off just going back along the top and cutting next to the creek where I kind of saw someone smashed a bottle there. Thank you, you wankers. There's another cave here. Woo! Secret part we didn't know about. Grouse. Oh wow, a dry cave. That's cool. What a bonus find. Pays to explore a little bit extra. So there's kind of a track. It's a fucking bed mattress thing. What the fuck? Kind of a track there. Do I entertain it? Maybe. Alright, we'll have a slight look in there. If it looks like it's jungled up, we'll just come back. Well, someone broke a tree branch here, so someone's walked in being semi-curious, but I don't know. Look, we got kind of a way here. The problem is I don't know what it's like from top. So you can see we've got a sandstone wall, and I'm assuming that sandstone wall is going to run the whole way. So which means if we go back up, we need to find a way down again. If we don't find a way down again, we have to come back all the way over here to go this way anyway. This is the dilemma. And then again, there might be an easy way down from the top. Got a bit of a spot here. It's hard to tell, like it looks thin, it might be doable. If I start committing, I'm going to have to keep going probably, and it's going to suck if it's bad. Don't know. No one talks about the other one. They may not be flowing as well, that's the other dilemma, but I still want to entertain it since we're here. Looks like you can shoot up there, looks like it's going to get very coral ferny. You kind of, what the fuck? You kind of go through there, it doesn't look easy. So we'll just get up here and have a, yeah. Alright, fuck it, let's just go. Let's hope we find a way from the top down. Otherwise it's return to this. It's starting to be peak hour trains now, so it's about 8:39. Not even that, it's probably only 8 o'clock. So more and more frequent trains going through the tunnel. Righto. See you back up the top. I did say I wanted to explore this creek below, and I started to find a bit of a track here, so I went down it. One, you get to look on top of the train track, which is kind of cool. And second of all, I can hear another waterfall below. So definitely worth it. And there is a pink ribbon tied to a tree. Where did it go? I just saw it from up there. There it is, pink ribbon. You can hear it. We're at another level. That's sick. It's also wonder how many people know about that one. Again, pays to explore that little bit extra. Oh, well, this could be even better. This is more natural. Shoot down there to get in. Yeah, grouse. Grouse, grouse, grouse. I'm so glad it's not raining. Ah. Crazy. Yeah, look at that. Awesome. Smell of trains. It's not crazy big, but it's kind of cool. It's funny they have an access gate to get on the track so far up in the air. There's a hole in the fence too. Interesting. The way you can run down to the tunnel. Let's go read the sign over here. Why is there a fucking sign randomly here? This is a telecommunications facility. Ah, okay. Really? It's a fucking radio, probably receiver, whatever. Repeater. It's gonna be hard to get a good photo of this one because there's fucking trees in the way. But, yeah, and then down here where the main bit of the flow would go, it's almost dribbling. So it's weird how it's funneled itself sideways. It would be epic if it was actually flowing down this. Looks like the water's all gone underground here. Let's see where it's coming out. Just a whole lot of fucking logs. Another level that's fucking pretty much dry. That's just crazy where the water's gone, so yeah, it's not worth exploring anymore. I'm back up. It's going to try and get on top of it, but it's not that exciting because the water is basically trapping under itself under this fucking coral fern and then popping out. I can't even see where the flow is. So it's a fail. Let's go back out here and we'll go over try and find the other one. Well, I reckon those railway tracks that were up here, I reckon they're to do with the old power line that's probably broken off and washed into the creek with that other bit of the power line with the wooden pole and stuff. That's my guess. Unless they're running some sort of fucking, I don't know, some two rails set up to run logs off here. I don't think so. It's not really a timber forest. Alright, got myself 3 bottles. One in the pocket if you're wondering if I can't count. It's getting hot now after that sweatiness. I did run down and look at the train tunnel. Shh, I didn't do it. I'm not going to condone that, but obviously, to be totally honest, standing on top of a fucking slippery rock waterfall is probably more dangerous of chance of fucking falling and death more than me running alongside a railway line for a photo. Trains can't swerve to hit you, so that's my view on that one. Anyway, it's all calculated risk. I waited till the train went through, and then a 7-minute gap between next train, so it took me 1 minute to get a photo. They didn't even see me. Anyway, I'm going back up and around. I really hope we find a way down to this other waterfall. Otherwise, it's a long ass fucking circle back. Wish me luck.